What's up, Gemini? I'm Emily, and this is your weekly reading for August 10th through August 17th. I'm not going to lie, some kind of heavy energy. I am a Gemini moon, and I'm feeling a lot of this. So we'll go ahead and get started with the underlying energy is the King of Pentacles. And this is, in itself, a really beautiful card. Not just the art, but this is really being in a place of stability. You have a solid foundation. Usually the things of the tangible are in a good place. So job, work, money, house, living situation, that kind of thing. But with this here as the underlying energy, this could be, you could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your chart. And again, this could be you. But what I'm feeling here is that this is someone that you're dealing with. This can be a father figure, a boss, a brother, a spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. But I'm really getting the vibe that this is someone that you're dealing with. Again, take it how it resonates. The first card that you have is the Three of Swords. And, this is a particularly tough Three of Swords. It is what it is. The Three of Swords is about heartache, pain, something not working out the way that you thought that it would. With the swords, this is usually words, communication, thoughts. This could just be agonizing thoughts. And I pulled a clarifier on it, and we got the moon. So the moon is about illuminating what's been hidden. Sorry for the light behind me. The moon is about illuminating what's been hidden. So this could be, the truth of something coming to light. I really like whatever, I want these messages to be positive, but I kept putting them back, and this is what kept coming out. So this could be what I'm feeling is this is you getting honest with yourself about the truth of a situation. And it's probably a little bit painful. This can also be about needing to go within to heal this kind of energy. So, this could very easily have been something that happened in the past. So maybe you're having like relationship challenges, and you're needing to figure out like what is the driving force. Like, say you're attracting the same kind of situation over and over and over, or there's some kind of dynamic, and I think that's what's going on here. There's some kind of dynamic that you keep repeating, and you're like, why the fuck do I keep doing this? How do I make it stop? And this is asking you to go within and look at that. And the next card that you have is the Magician. And to clarify the Magician, we have the Seven of Swords. So the Magician on its own is about having all you need to manifest whatever it is that you want. You have all of the tools in your toolbox, so to speak. The Magician, though, can also be a bit of a manipulative energy if it's not, on the light side. And with the Seven of Swords, this could very easily have been someone deceiving you or something going on behind your back, especially with the moon and the Three of Swords card here. But just to go through it, the next card you have is the Hermit. And then we have the Four of Pentacles and the World. So what I'm feeling is that if this is not somebody else, that there's some kind of situation, some kind of situation in your life that has you off kilter, off balance, period. And there's a strong possibility that you have been deceiving yourself about the truth of the situation. And I'm saying that from a place of that's what's going on with me. So, I mean, I know it sucks and I know it's hard, but, um, for example, like, just side note, um, I have a dynamic in this relationship that's been on repeat for almost a decade. And this much time later, it still puts me, even though I'm in this place, you know, I'm in a good, solid place. This relationship causes me to feel off balance. I allow it to let me feel that way. Sorry for the neighbor. I allow it to let me feel that way. And I had to go in, I have a person that I work with. I have a therapist that I work with. And we looked at where that pattern came from. Where did this pattern originate in my life that I am repeating over and over and over? Because the truth is that even if it were external from this relationship, if I don't go within and look at it, and like that's a nasty card. That's a gruesome card. Like, who wants to look at that? But if you don't, if you don't go in and deal with, the things that cause you pain, then they don't go away. They fester, and that's how you get the cycle over and over and over. And if you want to get off that merry-go-round, you have to do the dirty work, but know that it's healing and it's for you. This main, your healing work is your job. It's your life. And if you want to carry around this pain for the rest of your life, then that's up to you. But this is saying, especially with the Magician, you have the power to break through this illusion. You have the power to end this cycle. And with the Hermit here, this is like just reiterating the need to go within. And the other thing here with this particular Hermit card and this Magician, and I mean, even to an extent, this King of Pentacles, this is like, why are you looking outside of yourself? You have everything you need. Like, this artist chose the Hermit. Chose the turtle as the Hermit. And the turtle, I mean, that's all it is. It's like, that's its home, that's its body, that's its everything. Like, it doesn't need anything external to tell it what to do or, to keep it safe. Like, the turtle keeps itself safe. And this is saying that, you have all you need. You have the answers, and you have the power. You have the power by going within and looking at what's behind the situation. You have the power to let it go. The Four of Pentacles, like in this card, there's a lot of balance here. There's a lot of balance here. It's like looking at the foundation. And again, I'm getting like, what is the root of this? What is this based on? What is this cycle you're in, this issue that you're facing? It was 9/11 just now. What's underneath there? And the Four of Pentacles and the traditional like Rider-Waite, it's like about holding on when what you need to do is let go. But letting go is different. To say it and to do it are two very different things. And please believe I know that. Like, you can sit here and be like, okay, universe, I let it go. I let it go. I let it go. And then 30 seconds later, you're like, why did it happen that way? Why did he say that? Why did I say that? Why didn't he call me back? Why didn't he text me? Blah, 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 blah. That's not letting go. But I can tell you from experience, when you take the time to go in and really look at the truth of the situation and really, really get to the bottom of what's going on, there's a lot of peace that comes from that kind of clarity, where you can see what your part was and what their part was too, if this has something to do with somebody outside of you. I mean, this could be about anything. This could be about anything. This could be about like a job you don't like, or a living situation you're not like comfortable in, especially with the Father of Pentacles. This could be like your goal. Like, I want to be like this dude. You know, I want to be strong and solid and whatever. And I'm feeling like this, like the Four of Pentacles. Like, I have this, but I want this, you know? And this is like, what is it that's keeping you stuck? What is it that's keeping you stuck? You know? And with the World here, this is saying if you're willing to do this, if you're willing to go within, not asking outside, not asking everybody else what they think you should do, you know, or doing what you think they think you should do. This is like, what do you know? What is your experience? What is your truth? You know, take off the mask, let go of the illusion, you know, the deception, all of that shit. Let the cycle come to an end. You know, the world, this is, you're done. You're done. You can get off the merry-go-round. You don't have to do this anymore. And the World is really a very healing energy, because what's the next card? The Fool, you know? But you can't have this new beginning if you don't let this cycle complete. You have to let the cycle complete. And I mean, this is, you know, as much as it sucks, you know, it's like, would you rather stay stuck? Or would you rather let it end so you can start over? Start over from a healed place. From the Keepers of the Light, you have Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy, and it says, move beyond your current challenges. Focus on what you desire. So, you know, that very may well be the King of Pentacles. What do you want? Like, so for example, if your money's not good, you know, or you got laid off, or, you know, you're getting evicted or something like that. Focus on this energy. What would this guy do? You know, this guy, he makes strong, rational choices. Like, he doesn't get all in his feelings. He doesn't, you know, like, look at your situation objectively. Okay, this is where I'm at. This is the truth. This is the reality of where I am. What do I need to do differently to get myself here? And I mean, it's not, you know, it may not be tomorrow. You may not be the King of freaking Pentacles by tomorrow. But what are the steps that I can take to get where I need to be? And it looks an awful lot like these are the steps. Or at least the first step. You've got to go in and get real and get, you know, the truth of what's got you here in the first place, so you don't do it again. And then from the Earth Magic cards, you have Communion with the Eagle, sorry for the light, and Purification with Rain. Communion is about having that moment of spiritual connection. So, you know, a good example is if you've ever been in the woods, you know, on like a 75-degree day where the leaves are falling and everything's quiet and still, and you just feel at peace. It's that. So whatever it is for you that brings you that feeling, like maybe that's listening to music, or dancing or going on a long run or playing with your dog or doing art. Whatever it is that puts you in the vibe and the flow of connection, do that thing. Take a bath, take a salt bath. And especially with rain here, with purification, that would be a great choice. Sorry, it's not like focusing clearly. This is about letting the shit go. Purification is letting go of anything physically, emotionally, spiritually that like doesn't belong anymore. This is like, don't go backwards. Don't go backwards. Let it go. Let that shit go. And then even with all of this stuff, and I swear to you, I put this card back, and this was an extra. From the Power of Surrender cards, I pulled Surrender to Non-Action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Who's good at being still and not acting? The Hermit. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So that's it. I hope that helped you guys, and I hope you have an awesome week. And just know, whatever it is, you'll get through it. Sending you love. Bye.